All right, good morning everybody allihopa. Hope you tune in to this day 2 of the Power Meet 10. Today is the heavier guys, 93, 105 and 120. We do not have any super heavyweights in this tournament, so no one weighing above 120. Today I'm joined by Majed as a co-commentator today. He competed yesterday, and I hope you all saw that in the 74 category. Had a pretty okay day, anyway.
I had a very good day. 8 for 9 attempts.
Yeah.
Which was very rare for me.
That's a PB right there.
PB.
Yeah, good. So we had a fantastic day of lifting yesterday. It was all the girls and it was the lighter boys then from 59 up to 83 category. Today we're looking forward to also a hell of a nice lifting. I think the main characters to keep your eye on will be Adam Fullett in the minus 93, and then we have the battle between Darren and Mustafa in the 105. I also want to flag up a little bit for Karim Weiss and his potential very good deadlift in the minus 93. He doesn't really yet have the capacity to hang with Adam in all 3 lifts, but for the deadlift for sure. So we can maybe expect a 300 plus pull.
Absolutely. The 93s are definitely the most competitive class in desert barbell, I would say. They're just so stacked. There's like 4 lifters that are going to be qualifying for the classic from the 93s.
Yeah, we'll see. We're going to keep an eye on that also. So remember, the Desert Barbell Classic is the top 12 on the ranking from these 2 Power Meet 9 and 10. So we're going to try to follow that simultaneously.
Yep.
And yeah, the only people that we thought could hang with Mikita and Stas's results from yesterday was of course Adam for today, and also a couple of the Kuwaiti lifters, but they seem to have not made it. Either they didn't make it here on time or they decided to not come at all. I do not know which one it is. I tried to message a few of them, but I didn't get a response.
I think Adam's actually going to beat the Ukrainian team on good lift points.
Yeah, that's our prediction anyway. So we know that Mikita had 95 points. We have Stas had 99 points. And that will require Adam to do a 765 to beat those guys. And since I do the numbers for him, he will pass that on almost his first attempt, but certainly on his second attempt. So let's see how that plays out.
Yep. And Mustafa recently has gotten some injuries that he's recently recovered from quite well, especially on squat. He's been getting some really good numbers this week. Out of nowhere.
Then we'll see. I think in the 105 battle between Darren and Mustafa, I still think I will hold Darren as the favorite, being that he is not as injured as Mustafa. He is often in pain somewhere, I know. But I know that he is also a performer to the T, so I think that he will put up a nice squat, earn his points in bench, whatever he can grasp for the day. And then he also is, as Mustafa is, a very good very good deadlifter. But on the forecasted total from the starting weights, Darren is quite far ahead. But as we know, it's not the starting weights that matters, it's the total weight that you will do on the 3 attempts.
Yep.
So we are soon going to start here. Looking at the order of lifting here on the scoring board. So we'll start with a guy that called Hamad. He will do 125. Very happy for this tournament that we have a bunch of sponsors coming on board. Matrix, Base Nutrition, My Physio, Matter Nutrition, Qualia Audio, and Motion RX. I'm very happy with that. If anyone want to support us with anything from products or get your brand exposed, please don't hesitate to contact us. We got the Parameet Classic coming up in December then, which is our Grand Prix event. You can take a look at that, by the way. So we have, as of now, on the guys side, the qualifications are, as of now, Adam, Stanislav, Mikita, Hesham Edam, Darren, Yakub, Karim, Mustafa, Shubar, Abdallah, Hilal, and finishing off with Dave Sabinski.
I think it'll definitely be a challenge for Hilal to qualify. He's just on the edge of whether he'll qualify or not.
Sabinski is unfortunately going to be beaten out today, I believe.
Right.
It depends on what Hilal can get up today, so they're going to follow that simultaneously. All right, the bar is loaded now for Hamad. That's 125 kilos. So we're going to go straight into it.
Hamad Al-Hosani from Zayed University, so
Yeah.
probably a junior.
I do not know this guy. Do you know him in any
No,
way?
I don't.
There will be a lot of known faces, but there's also going to be a few unknown faces, which I think is super great. So let's see how this.
No knee sleeves.
He's going bare knees.
Deep. Nice. Perfect opener.
Yeah, that was no question about the depth. So remember, your hip crest needs to be lower than top part of the knee.
Yep.
If not, it's a faulty lift. You need to adhere to the signals, and in squat, there's a squat and rack.
We had a few people bombing out yesterday on depth, didn't we?
Yeah, we had quite a few, especially the 83 kilogram category was.
Yep.
I stopped counting at 40 failed lifts, actually.
Yeah.
It was a big class, though, but it was a lot of red lifts, meaning people did various technical errors or the weight was just too heavy. Well, like Imran, 160. Imran Khan Akbar.
Yep.
That
Looked good to me.
looked like
Yep.
a good lift.
Three whites.
We're going to try to be not too far ahead of the referees, because you can tend to have to eat that up at some point. So the referee system that we're using today, they would have an electronic device in their hands. Every referee has to press their verdict of the lift. When the third one have pressed his verdict, the total will be displayed on the screen.
So right now it's just the 93s, and then after this is going to be the 105s and the 120s, right?
175 with Ali.
Again with those knee sleeves.
Ali is a stylish lifter. Helps out a lot here also with the computer system before the competitions. He didn't give any away for free there, so let's see what the referee says. He was very economical on his depth. Let's hope he passes.
And it slips through.
3 white lights, and that's good. Just have the technical crew here trying to solve, so you also, guys at home, can get the display for lifts. Eif coming in on 180. 180. 2 lifters on 180. We have Eif and Karim. Where is Eif? That was Karim trying to get on the podium. Where is he? You have 1 minute to start your lift after you get called the bar is loaded. So Eif is now down to 23 seconds. I don't know if he...
Ali, where are you? 16 minutes, 66 seconds to go.
Well, he got 10 seconds to go, and I'm pretty sure
Looks
we're
like
gonna
he's timing
have
out.
to forfeit this lift. 2-1-0. We have time and a verdict from the referees. That's no lift. I don't know where he went, to be honest. Yep, that's what can happen if you're a beginner.
Was he still in the warm-up area?
Let's see. 180 then for Karim Shebane, and he's certainly not unknown. He trains here at the club on a literally daily basis. I think he's in at least 4 times per week.
A lot of people with no knee sleeves today.
Yeah. I think we have some trouble with the scoring system, don't we? Let's see what happens. I mean, we'll just have to take a break. Yeah, electronic devices are great when they work, less great when they don't. But I think we should be ready now. So Karim Shabani coming in for his 180. I see Karim train literally every session he does, so I think this will be no problem.
The new SBD singlet.
Well, that's the second to last edition. We have the Phoenix series out.
Ah, right.
I like this one. Is my favorite. It's the nicest one, green and black. All right, that was a good lift. Karim. Now we have Hilal. Hilal Shaban.
So Hilal here, depending
Hilal
on
Jafar, yeah.
how many attempts he does, will decide whether he makes it to the Desert Bubble Classic or not for a second time.
Yeah, his best result so far on the ranking is 215.
Yeah, so his best squat is 215.
Yeah, and we can also say in terms of points that he didn't he weigh exactly?
Oh, sorry, his best squat is actually 210, not 215.
Yeah. He weighed exactly the same today as on his last comp.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. But this is predicted, yeah?
These are these.
Okay. All right, Hilal. He's rocking an old school Titan singlet, which
Don't see many of those.
we sold to him a few years ago when we were stocking them at the DB web shop. We usually don't give anything away on depth. Let's see. Usually just on the border. I think that will go through, and it does.
Good lift.
Voilà, it's a good start. Now we have the older of the Owais brothers, Karim.
Second heaviest squat of the group. Second heaviest opener.
Yeah, after this we'll do a pretty substantial jump after this. Let's see then. 217. Now we have the graphics up and running on your screen also, so you see Karim's name and his number that he will attempt. 217. Gets the head referee's commands.
Nice squat.
That was a
very quick eccentric.
yes. Good lift.
All right, that was a deep squat. Well done, Kane. That's brilliant.
Nice squat.
All right.
So Hilal on his second attempt decided to go with his meet PB of 210, which is quite a big jump.
That's good.
Yeah.
He looked good for the day.
Very.
See, then we have 275 for Adam.
Next lifter, Adam Phillips, bar is loaded.
275. And Adam is also a very explosive lifter, coming from a sprint background in track and field.
This is only 5 kilos under his meet PB in the 93s, which is quite good progress for 6 or 7 months of training.
Yeah. Let's see how he handles this. Usually very fast, an explosive squat. Very favorable.
Very nice
That
squat.
was very good. So that was 3 white lights. The plan for Adam is after that going
very favorable.
87.5.
Very nice squat.
See if we can stick to that. That looked Very, very good. Very good.
All right, bar is loaded.
All right, Hamad going again, 130.
That looks like a bench belt, does it not?
So it will be like a weightlifting belt with a traditional narrow in the front. Gives you quite little support, to be fair. Oh,
Very hip-dominant squatter.
Have you ever tried like a proper designed bench belt, which is thick in the front and narrow in the back?
I haven't tried them, but I've seen them online.
I have one of those at home that I always use for equipped bench.
Yeah.
Very nice feeling, especially if you have a big arch. You have a more narrow material in the back, and then you still have the comfort of having a thick belt in the front.
I heard for equipped it sort of helps to keep the shirt down or up, like
there's
into the
there's two strategies of doing there. Either you use belt to hold it down, or you don't have any belt at all.
Okay. Amran for 167.5. This is a 7.5 kilo jump from his last one, which should move just fine.
Yeah, should be good. Let's see.
He does not waste more energy than he
White
needs
lights.
to.
Moving on to Aif then. See if he can find his way to the podium this time. I didn't see where he was on the first lift.
It looks like that's him behind stage right now.
He was certainly in the building. I know that because I saw him before. I just don't know where he went.
And he's weighed in at 92.3.
So maybe he... let's see then, 180.
Those look like boxing shoes.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Oh. That looks very borderline.
High to me.
Yeah, high to me as well.
And I think the referees will give their verdict in a while. He certainly looked not super confident. They went with the flag system, and it's no lift. That's a no lift for...
so he has to make his next, or else he bombs out.
Next, otherwise he will bomb out in the squat. All right, we have Ali then coming in on 185.
Chosen not to go with 185? Oh, wait, never mind. It went red.
The bar is loaded. You have, after a finished lift, you have 1 minute to notify the personnel what kind of weight you want to have. If you don't do that within a minute, there will be an automatic increasement of 2.5 if you made the lift. You didn't make the lift, there will be a retake. Let's see Ali then on 185. Well, he didn't give anything away for free in the depth, but he slips through 2-1. I think was a fair call. I always say on these lifts that are borderline, I would never ever want to call them, because even if you look at them 50 times, you are still unsure, and you have to take a split decision in a fraction of a second to give you a verdict.
Judging is a stressful job.
Yeah, referee is a very stressful job. We're hoping to be able to stitch together a refereeing course here at the club during the fall here.
I would love to do that.
So that would be fantastic if some people, especially young folks, would want to do that. Karim
Controlled
Shabani.
squat.
Yep.
Very nice.
From our angle, that looked good.
Yep. I think more people in this class have chosen to go without knee sleeves than with knee sleeves. Very
Good
surprising.
lift.
Controlled squat.
Regardless if Aif slips through or not, I think the chosen weights for this category looks a little bit more on the safe side than especially in the 83 yesterday. There were wild attempts left, right and center there. So now we have Hilal trying to do that 210
This is
then.
to match his meet PB.
Hilal did his homework.
3 whites.
So let's hope he
He has quite long femurs, which makes him fold over quite a lot during the squat.
let's see what he chose for his or choose for his next. He will go 15.
215.
I think that he has a very fair chance of doing. It will of course not be easy, but 215 will be a good chance. Okay, we have Karim always
Smiling before he
227.
unracks.
So don't blink because they're gonna go a fast descent. I'll give him pretty good chances of getting this lift, to be honest. He just stays tight. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah,
grinder, but it goes.
goes well. Let's see how big of a jump he takes for his last attempt. Feels like he would. A 5 is probably within reach, but I think more than a 5 will be a stretch.
So this also matched his comp PB.
A 2.5 seems almost unnecessary. Let's see what he puts in.
So Karim has actually never gotten 3 for 3 on all 3 lifts, and he's always left quite a lot on the table on one of the 3 lifts. So he's in for a very big meet total PB if he gets them all in.
We have Adam them coming in on 285, and this, of course, this is a new power meet record. The opener was also a meet record, by the way. Since Adam hasn't done the power meet in the 93 in a while. So this is going to exceed Michael Goodwin's record with 45 kilos. We will really go for it today. As of that lift, Adam is not really pushed, to be honest, in the total, but we have a certain number in mind for the total that we want to reach, so he will go full on in his last squat attempt. There will be no slowing down. Starting third round, Hamad 145. Let's see if we can keep this
Quite wobbly.
Was a lot more composed at the end of the lift there at the top than on the second attempt, so he didn't bounce the bar too much.
Yeah.
Just smoothly apply enough pressure on the bar to come up completely out of that position. Imran 172.
Bars loaded for Imran. Come on now, last squat.
This will be, I think we'll push Imran just to the edge, but give him pretty high possibility of getting this. So it will not fly up from the bottom, but I think, let's see, give him all the support. And
that was quick.
I think he, let's see what the referee says.
He got one red last time, didn't he?
It was a little bit too easy almost.
Ah,
yeah, so I
two reds.
expected two reds. You see on the replay here that on the right hip that we see very clearly, we're sitting on the left side of the lifter. That wasn't below parallel.
It's quite hard for the center judge to judge a borderline squat, though.
Yeah, it's hard for all referees, and especially for the center. But the benefit that the center referee has is see both hips, so he can make some sort of argument to overall assessment.
So IF needs this for a total and a placing.
Yes, so let's see.
He just needs to wait for the commands.
A little bit anxious on his second squat. His first squat obviously missed because he wasn't on the platform. Let's see, here goes.
It looked good so far.
There he goes down.
Wow, that is, wow. Oh.
Now, pop up. Let's see what happens here, because that was probably the deepest
squat I've ever seen. It was a 3-count pause.
I think that the lifter here will get, because it was so slow down, it was slow up. He did a little bit of wobble, and I think that the spotters interfered just because of the fear that he was falling or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get a fourth attempt after this group is completed, this round. And I think that will be completely fair. I think that is what the referees are discussing.
So I definitely think he has the strength for way more than 180. It's just about learning how to compete.
He did a pause squat with that in the far end of his range of motion. So,
a 5-count pause.
Yeah, he also did a 5-count descent, so that was pretty... well, you can see it's not experienced anyway, so take note, you in the sofas at home watching, that really try to master the lifts and the commands. Here's Ali then. I think that he's going full on, no belt, no sleeves, no nothing. 2-1, good lift. So Ali is probably pretty happy with that. We see further down the list here now, we have Karim coming in at 197. We also have, as I thought, Karim doing a 5-kilo jump to 232.5. I think he has a reasonable shot of doing that, since the 227 slowed him down a little bit. But it's almost unnecessary to do a similar lift on only 2.5 increasement, so why not go 5?
It's quite hard not to go for that 200 number when it's so close.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Karim will do 197, and let's see how this looks for him. 197.5. So remember, 2.5 is the smallest increment you can do. You can go smaller jumps if you're going for a record, if you want. Here we go. Deep enough.
Oh, that was quick.
And here we go up. Well, that was...
3
must
whites.
have been a good lift, yeah, and it was.
And left more in the tank for deadlifts.
Three white lights for Karim. He's advancing to the benches with a full set of green lights. We have then Hilal trying to push himself to a new competition best then, 215. I want to say he has pretty good chances of making this. Here we go. 215.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that fight.
It wasn't much of a fight. He got it quite quickly.
3 white lights. I think that Hilal often strikes me as a little bit too humble in terms of his fight with the weights. So I think if he only can get in his head that he is a 230 squatter, I think that he will do that also. All right, we got 232.5 then for Karim.
Neon pink wrist wraps are definitely very stylish.
I haven't seen them in a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, 232.5.
This is a 5 kilogram meat PR for Karim.
Here we go.
Well, that's a fight.
That's good. Let's see what the referees say. They say 3 white lights. And now we have Adam to do his final lift. And as I said, he will not slow down. There's no looking back towards anyone else. We need a 292.5 squat to move on to the benches. When I say need, it will be the number required for having a decent shot on the total that Adam is gunning for today. And let's see now. That's 292.5, and that's both a competition and a training PR for Adam. He's done 290 on training and 287 on competition. But that was weighing a little bit more than today. So this is 292.5. Let's go now. He will be fast down. He will put on all his force on the way up. Let's see if he got it.
Come on, Adam.
This is a 50-50 and where we push Adam. Come on.
Wow. Yeah, he gets it.
Come on. Give it to him. Come on. Yes. This, for me, is an absolute freaking goosebump moment. Yes. 292.5.
So in his lead up to Classic, he actually squatted 290 in training, but then he failed it in the Classic. So I didn't expect him to match up to his training numbers this time, but he succeeded them.
Because moving into the Desert Barbell Classic, he was sick for a week and a half before, so he came in pretty deflated. And we've had 2 blocks of fantastic training going in. He weighed a perfect 95.2, 6 days out of the competition. We did a fully complete water load, and he weighed in today at 92.8 without sacrificing any energy in terms of calories. So I'm happy with that.
That was a great conclusion to the 93s.
Yes.
And now we are starting with the 105s
all those
and 120s.
last couple lifts was absolutely spot on, so really fun to see. All right, the 105s. Here we have Sharif Rabah from Abu Dhabi. He's coming from one of the universities there. Very nice guy. Met him first time on the last meet. Here we go.
Efficient
He
squat.
was a gymnast going into CrossFit, going into weightlifting, and now found his home in powerlifting. So I really like this guy, Sharif. He was one of my favorite people on the lifting platform. Very humble, very nice. Yeah.
So Leo Campbell was actually signed up for the 93s until a couple weeks out, where he decided to move up to the 105s.
Okay.
So he's quite light at only 98.8 kilos.
Yeah, I have seen him and his friend, which I can't remember his name, coming in at the club doing some lifting.
Looks quite young.
They are still in school, that's for sure. Let's see here.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah, I think he'll get it. Yes, he did. Very nice to see new young lifters entering the platform and having a nice smooth run. Yeah. Very good. Here you go. Very good. Yeah. So I think must be his dad here coaching him. Leo, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah, seems like a proud father. Here we have Khalid.
He is the only person signed up in the 120s. So as long as he doesn't
will
bomb
have,
out, he's getting a gold
yeah, he
medal.
will be victorious for sure if he, and I think he'll do so. I've seen him lift before. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
we'll see what the judges say.
That goes through. No, 3 red lights, and as I assumed,
I think he'll do so.
it almost looked like it was too light, to be
He
honest.
has a lot of strength to be able to
He
sink
needs
that.
to just lower that down a couple of centimeters more, and then he's there. Here's one of my favorite guys of all time, by the way, Munir Balak. He's part of the Sharjah crew coming over here training mostly on Fridays and the weekends. Him and his boyfriend Raju is often here.
Does Raju coach him?
He has before, at least.
Okay.
And also their sidekick Gulshan is, haven't seen her in a while though, but she's usually with them. Let's see, Munir, 175. I think he'll get this pretty easy.
His squats have been going very well. Yes.
This is, he will hype up a few more times than that for his heavier lifts.
Munir's quite an emotional lifter. He loves to get in the zone. He loves to get in the zone.
Yes.
I actually spotted him on some benches last week, which was emotional the other way. So let's see if he ties that thing together. I can actually remember the weight he did. Next lifter will be Big T. Big Tasty.
So he used to be a super heavyweight, and he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, let's see what happens to his gains, losing all that weight. But he...
Wow.
Oof, he was very close and missing the rack command. I don't know if the head... Yeah, so 2-1.
The new Inzer sleeves look very tight.
Yeah, he's the only lifter that I've seen that use Inzer sleeves.
They've been getting quite a lot of hype in the community recently.
Yeah, all new things always gets hype.
Next up, Raju.
Raju will go 195.
Yep.
I was just making a little bit of jokes with Raju's coach Dan here before, and I said that Raju changed his opener to 210. He looked at me with fear in his eyes, but I corrected myself and said no, it's 195. So let's see. We must also...
so depending on how well their attempts go, Raju could be in the fighting for a third place against Mansour Mohammed. They're very similar squats and deadlifts.
This class is kind of divided in two. So you have Darren and Mustafa on top, and then you have a cluster of 4 or 5, maybe even 4 or 5 lifters that could potentially skip up to that bronze medal position. Raju being one of them. Raju's training has also been moving pretty all right. The last couple of weeks, I've seen. 3 white lights.
I don't see him taking a very big jump after that opener though.
Raju's training has also been moving.
But he is also, as Munir, a pretty emotional hype lifter. So maybe, I think probably a 10, a 210 he will go. Then I'll give him pretty fair chance of doing that. We have, wasn't it 212 or whatever Raju did a couple of weeks ago here at the club?
I'm not exactly sure.
Here goes Mansour.
Oh, that was incredibly quick.
That was easy.
I think it was 212, yes.
Exactly, yeah. Here goes Mansour. Oh,
Let's see. I did 210, so he did this, and we've done it on several occasions. We're probably talking about Raju here now.
Has recently been nicknamed by his coach as Captain Overshoot, has he
Captain
not?
Overshoot was exactly the post I was looking here on Instagram.
Yahya Abbas up next. 200 kilos opener.
200. I haven't met this guy before. Met him this morning. Very nice guy. I don't know too much about him other than he was nice. That's good enough for me.
Correlates to strength.
So let's hope that he has done his homework right. He's at least a tall and athletic looking lifter.
Very wide squat.
Let's see where he goes. That's one of those squats again I wouldn't want to call. Can go either way. And
But it goes
thankfully
through.
for him, he went the right way, 2-1. And split decision on one of those squats. Imagine you have a tournament when you judge 150 of those squats.
Yeah.
You have to, at every single point, get it quote-unquote right. I would be terrified to do it.
Especially at a high-level competition like Worlds,
Yeah, it's
where
always...
you could be judging a world record.
Yeah, it's always pretty interesting.
So,
Right, so we have Mustafa 217. Very known character here at the club. Trains here. He has a home gym, but he trains last couple of months all his sessions at the club. We all know that he's been suffering a little bit of an injury in his hip / glute region. So we're just all hoping that he can make a good performance here, because it doesn't affect his bench at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't either affect his deadlift, and on this opening
The
squat
muscle memory kicks in.
doesn't seem to affect him too much either. For Mustafa, it's all a game today about
performance
getting
here,
what he can in the
because
squat
it doesn't
without
affect
flaring up his injury. Getting a really good bench, which he has the capacity to do, especially now when he's actually put on a bit of weight. He usually competes in a 93, but he's now up to 100.5, so he has a couple of kilos extra, 5, 6, 7 kilos extra than he's usually have on comp day.
before this last week of training, I don't think Mustafa has gone above 170 in many months.
He had a long period of time, a few months actually, when he has been squatting literally the bar and a little bit more than that. So here comes his main competitor, Darren, which is... let's see how this moves before I say anything, but 255 shouldn't pose any problems for Darren. He has done more than this. Let's see what he can suck out more after that.
It looked
So
like he
kind
shook
of
his head a
shake
little,
a
yeah.
little bit. 3 white lights.
So Darren's best squat in a meet is 270, which is quite a bit higher than this. It doesn't look to me like he would be hitting that number again.
He's a performer for sure, and he usually can pull things out of his arsenal that you don't really expect him to do. I remember the last comp, wasn't it the classic when he looked injured on his first lift and then he just did 2 more even higher. So Leo here now on 145, a small little increasement, very high bar.
Oh.
It's also one of those, I don't want to ref that one, could be 1-2, 2-1, whatever kind of way. And unfortunately 2-1
45
on his, on the wrong side, which looking at the rerun, which the referees can't, I kind of agree. I would probably hold that as a high squat.
So does his dad train here and does a barbell?
Nope. I've seen Leo and his friend, which I can't remember the name of, coming here. Here we have Sharif then, the pride of Abu Dhabi. Here we go, 145.
Oh,
That
he shook there, but it looked good.
He was fast down and he had a little bit of a wobble there in the middle. But if you see the rerun, there's no actual faults being made at this lift. It goes down very fast, up, and it gets a little bit of, it's not tight enough in the bottom. So you get a little bit of rocking forward, but there was no changing of the bar direction of any kind. So he slips through, and I'm hoping for his sake he do a small jump. And he does, only 2.5, so 150 for his third attempt. Now we have Khalid coming in then. And his first attempt was a non-successful one, but
He has the strength.
it was very easy, so almost looked like he had too little weight on the bar. So this, it will go up for sure. Doesn't matter if he can make it to full depth. Looked a little bit
That
better
looked
to
better.
me. Let's see.
That looked better. Yep.
3 white lights.
Doesn't
It
matter
was a
if he can
tiny
make it
difference,
to
but it
full
was a
depth.
difference. And looking at the
Look at that,
rerun
looks very
a
good.
bunch of times, I would probably say that was a good lift, but the margin was absolute slim.
So a lot of the time lifters hype up more than they should for lifts that cause them to sometimes forget some cues that they can't really afford to forget. And that might have been what happened with Sharif just now when he lost some tightness in the hole.
Yeah, let's see now. Monir is going 12.5 increasement, and I think I'm pretty sure he'll get it. I've seen him squat more a couple of weeks ago. Let's see. Just hope the spotters are ready here because he is an explosive lifter. Let's see. It's all good. Was a good lift.
All good.
All right, we have Big T, Big Tasty coming here.
There was a period where everyone in the gym would wear a shirt with his face on it.
195. Fadl has been in and out of the gym. He sometimes taken hiatus of a couple of months, going somewhere else and in and out.
Taking a world tour almost.
Yeah, he took a US tour there. Took himself on a
Lebanon,
US tour.
Turkey.
Here we go. That's 195.
Oh,
That will be, yep, he didn't give anything away for free. That was one of those borderline squats, which once again I wouldn't want to call. Looking at the rerun, I would have given him it.
so it looks like he hasn't actually lost much strength from his weight cut because his best squat before his weight cut was 200, and this is only 5 kilos
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, good. I think that's also what you can expect from lifters that are relatively beginners. So you got the benefit of being able to master the lifts a little bit better and still increase your strength while dropping in non-contrail mass.
Contractile.
Because remember that fatty tissue
Raju
can't
in
lift
the
anything.
zone right now.
All right. Raju is 210. This will be. This will not go easy. I will be surprised if it does, but I will also be surprised if he missed it. I think he will make it, but
Grind
it will
right
be,
there.
be a fight. Here we go. Good chances for Raju. He braces hard. And here we go.
That,
Yeah,
yep.
that's the win. Yep.
Captain overshoots, strikes again.
He stayed tight. And I think that Raju will have another 5 in him.
Here we go.
Good.
That will be my prediction.
Yep.
Another 5. And on the board comes 2:15, and I will give him pretty good chances to do that also.
All right, Jaha, bar is loaded for you.
We have Mr. Yaha Bass doing that 2:15 that Raju will do in his next lift then.
The 15 kilo jump from his last. Seems quite reasonable.
Yeah, that moved well and composed lifter. He has found his style. So it doesn't look like a coincidence anything that he does. Goes down.
Very controlled.
Very controlled.
Oh, 2 reds on
Unfortunately, a 2-1. I would say
Coincident.
that would be a 1-2, 2-1 either direction.
Yeah.
No.
Looking at the rerun, I would still not know which button to push. That will be maybe a red, maybe a white from this angle. So fair play. 2-1 red. That was
Bar is loaded for Mansoor.
Mansoor then coming in on 2:20.
It's his first meet, is it not?
I would think so.
This would put him in current 3rd place in squats.
Look a little bit. Yeah.
Again, really fast, just a little wobbly. He has so much strength in him for a lot more weight than this.
For Mansoor, well done.
Yeah, it's not only about strength in powerlifting. You need to also master the movements. That's what we can see very often with for instance, people that have been involved a lot in CrossFit and doing a lot of higher volume, higher repetition sets. They have a lot of strength, but they don't really know where to aim it or where to direct it.
But it's an amazing base to start
Yes, and I just saw Mansoor walking past here, and was just couple of legs walking past. So he have a lot of chunk in those trunks. I want to say that this is probably the most important lift so far, because this is Mustafa's second attempt, 232.5. This is exactly what he did on his last heavy session, or I would put this on his only heavy session the last couple of months.
The heaviest squat he's done in the last 6 months, maybe.
This is, if he gets this, I think he has a decent chance of disturbing Darren.
Come on. Yep, that was quick. That was quick, and I did not expect it to be that quick.
He didn't only make it, he made it pretty easy, but let's see, there's another problem with Mustafa. I know that his forearm is
Yep, that was
a little bit of an issue.
I asked him about that yesterday. He said it's been feeling a lot better.
Okay, I spoke to him a couple of days ago, maybe before, and he was like completely wrecked.
Yeah.
But it can change, of course, fast. But we're not going to put too much notice in it. Just so that he took him, felt his arm a little bit after that squat. But let's hope that the adrenaline also keeps him going.
So Darren only took a 7.5 kilo jump, and it looks like Mustafa is going to be taking a big jump after that. 5 kilos to 237.5.
I think that the game plan is, and I spoke to his coach and Mustafa before here, just suck out whatever you know you can do, and don't overreach in the squat. Don't overreach in the squat. Just take what you can for the day, and his best event is still to come, which is the bench press.
Look.
Yes, we can. So Mustafa, just want to make a little bit shout out to his little brother, Kuku. Have you met him?
I don't think I haven't.
You don't have the pleasure, but let's hope we have
Darren
the pleasure
here.
to meet him. So your big brother says hello.
So Mustafa's comeback in squats means he is right on Darren's tail.
Yeah.
So if Darren doesn't make this, he is in very big trouble.
Yeah, I think Darren will make this. It's all a matter what he will make in his final attempt. I would be surprised if...
Lost some balance there.
He has a lot of time, so there's no issue with that. He looked troubled a little bit.
In his shoulder, looks like.
Yeah, it's...
If that affects him on bench as well,
I think so.
The
I
fight
talked
for
to, talked
first.
to Darren quite a lot before, a few months ago. He had some troubles in his trapezius, a slash around his
Right.
shoulder blade, and that would now he has 10 seconds to get his starting signal here. Let's see. Hope he can
Aggressive.
make it, yeah. Nice, all in the clear. Let's go. I think he'll make it. Let's
come
see.
on. Very nice score.
He makes it, and I don't think you should underestimate
That looked
the warrior capacity of Darren. Because it's quite severe. I think he will go for a 67. Let's see what.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll go for a 70, which I give him pretty good chances. Pretty good chances to make.
I think his second was just as fast as his first.
Yes. So yeah, I still hold Darren as the favorite in that matchup between him and Mustafa, due to the fact that Darren has an insane warrior heart. That's not to say that Mustafa doesn't, but Darren is
Deeper than last time.
That's
And
good
he
for
gets it
Leo.
out.
And I think he must have got that lift.
The pep talk
Yes.
from his dad.
Good. Very good.
Deeper than last time. And he gets it out.
Yeah, and he walks away happy with 145. Well, this for sure, the matchup in the 105, Darren versus Mustafa, is the entertainment of the day. That is stands clear now. We have Sharif, 150.
So again, Sharif had that big wobble at the bottom of his squat last time. So if he just is a little tighter in the hole this time, it should move quite easily.
Yeah, let's see. Also, I think if he gets it right, he'll smoke it.
Yeah, absolutely. And he gets it right.
Well, there was a semi-smoke.
Semi-smoke.
Yeah, semi-smoke, yeah. It wasn't by any means, just they tighten the bottom.
gets it right.
It's a very high bar, weightlifting-ish style squat, which will make that sticking point very high. It's exactly the same kind of squat we saw yesterday from Marit that did win the 69 categories for girls, being vastly fast from the bottom and then having the sticking point high up in the movement. Here we have Khalid then on 170.
Again, the only 120 that's competed today.
Yeah, so he is in a great position regardless how this goes, because he did his first attempt.
Oh, that looks similar to his first squat.
Let's
And his
see,
first squat
it's,
did not
2,
pass.
2, 1, yeah, 2-1
pass.
in his favor.
Also because
He looks like he has,
oh,
I want to
That looks
say, 25 kgs more in him. He's a big boy with pretty solid form. He just have to nail the depth just a little bit better. He doesn't miss unnecessary lifts.
Now I'm sure Munir will be
we have
really...
Munir 197.5, and this will be pushing Munir just to the border. I'm just hoping that he can stick with the bar now here.
really hyping himself
give it
up.
a run for the money. Hope the spotters are close. Here we go. Yes.
Oh, did he walk?
Yeah,
did his feet move a little at the top?
Feet move. That will be a faulty lift according to the rules. So you need to be able to control the bar. You see in the rear arm he comes up.
Yeah.
He did all the work
Oh,
Did all the work, the hard work, but you need to control the bar standing firmly, and the referee will call rack. After the rack signal, you can completely collapse, but you need to keep control.
Fadl is eyeing up the weights.
Trying to stare down the bar in a big, tasty manner.
He cannot hold back his smile right now.
Let's see, but let's hope that he can pull this off also.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice squat.
Let's see. Yeah, 2-1, 1-2.
Those are very high heels, aren't they?
2-1 to his favor, yes. Good. If we're gonna talk lifting shoes, I think he wears the Reebok Legacy, whatever they call, which is the highest heel you can have.
1.25 inches.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
know.
high, and I mean, for his body type, having a long torso and short legs, that's kind of what you want. He made it through 202, and as you said, that was a comp PB. Or what happened there, by the way? Did the referees the jury go in and decline that lift? Because it's red marked on the board.
Let me.
Jazz, did they change that?
It looks red.
All right, yeah, the jury went in and changed Fadl's lift, so the 202 was not to happen. Here we have Raju, 215. 215. I'll give him pretty good chances. Pretty good chance, but it will not go easy. But I believe in Raju here. Let's go. Here we go. Come on!
Oh, he pushes.
That was just over the limit for Raju.
Great job on the spotters there.
It was a very fine, nice-looking miss.
here we go. Come on. Oh, he pushes.
He got
Oh,
caught a little bit on his toes there. Bar pushing him forward, so he lost a little bit of momentum. But it was the right call to go for 15, I think. Another going 12 and a half wouldn't have been anything. Here comes Yahai then. Yaha Abbas. He increased to 220, which I think for this kind of competition is just fine. This is his last squat. There's no chance of missing out on anything.
The last one was rated on depth.
Yeah, it was depth. It wasn't strength, and it was a 2-1 call.
Big breath in.
I think he has pretty decent chance of making this.
That was deeper.
Yes, and he makes it. So that was
deeper.
Now we come down to the last 3 squats. There's some important ones coming up.
So Mansour here, I think if he trains for powerlifting, he will have a huge squat in very little time. He has a lot of brute strength.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope that he sticks with it. His trunks are pretty massive. Let's see now. Here we go.
Oh, he twists, but looked like the spotters grabbed it at the top, but it didn't look like it broke any of the rules until.
It broke one rule, and that was the rule of control of the bar.
Oh,
Right.
he twists, but
So I don't think. So this is my take on it. I don't think that he'll. If he would have got up, he wouldn't have control of the bar enough to get the rack command. So
Right.
well, it's a thin line to walk, but I don't think there was too much trouble there, because he really twisted the bar in the way that is very hard to control.
Definitely put pressure on the spotters there.
Yeah. That's. Yes, I think the lack of control there.
So this here will be huge for the fight between Mustafa
so now
and
we have a
Darren.
very important lift. That's 237 and a half.
This here is a 12.5 kilo PR for Mustafa, comp PR. if it goes through.
62-37. He's for sure has he done more?
I'm not sure if he's done more, but nowhere
Yeah,
nowhere
let's see,
recently.
and for sure not in the last couple of months. Let's see. 37.
Powering up.
Yep.
That looked great, and he still has
And we
more in the
have
tank
this,
for his deadlifts.
Two guys then pushing each other quite.
Absolutely.
Yes, he gets it 2-1.
Powering up.
Well, that is a great sign
That
for his fight
that
against
is,
Darren.
Absolute. I think that was maximum result for Mustafa in the squat. And now we can see what Darren is going to do about it. Because this is top-notch competition between Mustafa and Darren. So from the last one, when Darren did 262, I think he took command. Now it's swung to Mustafa, and now Darren has to reply. I do think that if Darren makes this 270, it's gonna be a tough match for Mustafa to catch him. Well, let's see. He needs to get this also, otherwise they are really literally neck to neck.
Getting into the warrior mindset.
And Darren knows how to play a warrior. Here we go.
Pushes.
Here we get it.
Yeah. That was a perfectly selected third, and it gets wiped.
I will remain my statement here. Look at Darren's face right there.
The scream.
Yes.
Shook the walls of Desert
that,
Barbell.
top part of that squat is exactly what Mr. D is about. I know this screaming face very well. So now we're gonna have a break then and get back to benches. So stay tuned. I think they choose to say a 15-minute break because of the first group is quite small. So let's tune in back in 14.5 minutes, folks.
My name is Angelica and I am a powerlifter and strength coach here at Desert Barbell. I have been coaching people for over 8 years. I have been a competitive powerlifter now for 4 years. What I enjoy most about coaching is sometimes it's not about getting a client from A to Z, but it's about helping them understand the right balance between training and their own lifestyles. I have coached people of all different levels, but I enjoy working with beginners the most. I love creating a solid foundation with my clients, and I believe that's where it all starts. The biggest misconception about women training is that they're going to get bulky and big, but that's not the case. Oftentimes we see that women are a lot more conservative in the gym, especially when it comes to strength sports. However, once they begin and they become more familiar with the form, technique of lifting, they build more confidence in and out of the gym. Feel free to visit the Desert Barbell website to book a consultation or a session with me or any of our other coaches.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I'm a powerlifter and a strength sport enthusiast. I've got 10 years of coaching experience. I've worked with everyone from elite level rugby players to people in their 60s or 70s. I currently work with kids as young as 9 and with people that are looking for general health and also competitive powerlifters. If you are a beginner or an intermediate or advanced level lifter, I'd be really happy to work with you. If you're interested in working with me, please get in touch and book a consultation for free.
Hi, I'm Chris, one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I am a competitive powerlifter and I've been coaching full-time for the last 8 years. I coach people from young kids wanting to just move better and feel a little bit stronger, and I also coach people as old as 55, 60 who just want to be healthier, stronger, fitter for life. I feel extremely lucky to work at a gym that's so well equipped for strength training. My main focus is coaching powerlifters, so having access to combo racks, calibrated plates, stiff bars makes a big difference. The thing I love most about my job is how empowering strength training can be for anyone. So whether that's a competitive powerlifter who wants to add kilos to their total, or whether that is just your everyday person who just wants to feel stronger and healthier as they age. If you want to learn more or book a free consultation, please get in touch with us.
All right, we are back after that little bit of break between squats and bench. And during this time, we've put up the bench attachment on the Eleiko rig, so we can start benching. It was a pretty exciting first event here with the squats. Looking at the 93s that we're going to start with now, we have, of course, in the top two positions, Karim and Adam. Adam coming with a 292 squat, which was all-time PB, both training and competition for him. And then Karim with a 232, really nice squat. So now we're going to follow them in the bench press.
Yep. Now, if you've never used this Eleiko bench, it is incredibly stiff, and coming from a softer bench, it is very tough to get used to this one.
Yeah, the pad has been debated a little bit because a normal bench will be a little bit softer. You can feel you dig your shoulders in and get a nice tightness there. But I think though it's it's just about getting to know the bench and use it, and then you have a lot of people really loving it because it has, as you see on this picture, also a little bit of rough surface there to your shoulders actually can get a grip on. So
the grip
non-slip surface. The bar is loaded for Hamad Garib, 100 kilos.
Hamad Al-Hosani.
Him and Sharif is coming from Zayed University in Abu Dhabi.
I'm pretty sure he's a junior still.
Yep. Speaking of juniors, we just in the break here had a chat with Leo, and he is actually 15 years old. So that will make him the youngest lifter we've had so far. We had
Speaking of
16-year-old last time, but this is...
He is in the 105s though, not the current group of the 93s.
Yeah, no, he was in the last group that squatted. Ali coming from a nice little 190 squat into the batches here, 110.
Yep. Very cocked back wrists there.
Let's see, what's a light press?
Yep, the judges like that.
We'll see.
Back wrists there.
I haven't got any lights yet.
Look how high the bar is in his wrists. It was like all the way up in his hand.
I see the head referee, as you can see on your screen. They're also just giving Ali a heads up that he really needs to think about his extension of his elbows. There was
yeah, I saw that.
a little bit of an issue there. Now we have Eif.
So he wasn't fully sure of all the rules during the squat. So let's hope someone told him about the rules on bench.
Yeah. Let's see. 3 commands. Start.
Looks like he got the talk.
Press. This doesn't look
just a little too
great,
heavy.
super great for him.
Yeah.
I think this is also a common mistake that beginner lifters can do. That I don't think he is accustomed to lifting with a pause on his chest, and for sure not the commands.
Just a little too
So
heavy.
let's say that you have a gym PB of touch and go of 120 or something, and you will have to start quite a bit lower than that to gain some momentum in the tournament.
Or sometimes it's not even pausing to at your chest, but even reaching your chest in the first place, which a lot of people don't do in training when they're not into powerlifting.
Yeah, we had a good example of that yesterday.
Yep.
Actually, so let's see. All right, Imran, 117, and he coming from a Nice little squat series up to 167.
Yep. That was a nice bench.
That was very composed.
Yep.
All right, Karim Shabani. I wonder if his family is watching. I actually trained Karim's mom, Laila.
Do they train in Desert Barbell, all of them?
She trains at Desert Barbell also.
Right.
She calls me Coachy. So if you're watching, Laila, Coachy is overlooking your son and his lifting.
So he had a good 3 for 3 on squats. Let's hope he does the same on bench.
Yeah, starting off 130. Karim is a pretty okay bencher. So let's see if how he handles this 130.
Sunk it a little to his chest,
Yeah,
and it was smooth.
Let's see what verdict is, but I think it will be passed.
So he wears a belt for his benching.
Sunk it a little
Three
to
white
his
lines.
chest, and it was smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. I would say maybe 50-50 in people wearing belts or not benching.
Right.
Good, Karim. Yeah, good. Some people think it's feel that it impairs their arch and getting into the right position, whereas some people feel it's better to get a little bit of a bracing support and somewhere to direct your bracing. Hilal now, 142.5.
Very long arms. Smooth press.
Good. It's also a pretty good bencher, 142, and he will reach 50 and beyond today, I think, today.
Smooth press.
I think so.
Good.
His meet PB being 157.5, and I think he'll beat that today.
He's going 52 in his second, so maybe we can
Maybe
hope for
160 on the last, maybe?
42, 52, 60. Come down to the two last ones then. Karim and Adam. The bar is loaded.
So Karim is the current favorite for the silver medal.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty much in the clear for that, if he doesn't screw up.
Very long
which he
arms on him as
doesn't
well.
seem to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't screw up.
I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen Karim
She's done.
benching like 170 and above, like on training.
He did 165 in Desert Barbell Classic, but 155 in the last power meet.
Well, in training, I'm pretty sure. But
in training, he might have.
Adam then opening his bench campaign on 77, 177.5, which he can do.
This is the highest bench of the
3-4 reps on in good style. So this will be. This is at least planned to be a fast opener, and he looks certainly to be on par after the squat. I see no reason
Very
to
quick and efficient.
to change any of that.
He doesn't screw up.
So the game plan is now for Adam to go to mid to high 80, which is
Very long arms. She's done.
10 kilo increasement. Just try to stay in the
So
pocket there.
For his next attempt, he went 185, which would match his best bench in both the 105 category and the 93 category.
Yes, and he did 190 last week on his heaviest training session with competition. standards.
Yeah.
We have Hamad, 105.
Did he-
went before the
Yeah.
signal. He moved his...
Still had the strength
let's
for it.
see. I think that he will have some trouble getting that past all kinds of
before the signal.
ways. Let's see. I need to have a verdict from the referees, but
Still had the strength.
They got a
for
red
it.
light there.
yeah. We have then Hamad. By the way, if you want to follow all the lifting score sheet updates, it's liftingcast.com, and you can see, I think it's number 3 or something from the top. It says Power Meet 10 Day 2. You click on that and you get thrown directly into the scoring system that we are using currently here. So you will see everything as it plays out. Bar is loaded for
5 kilo
Ali.
jump from his last one, which should be no problem at all. Very wobbly elbows there, but should go through. It's a good lift.
Yeah, good lift. IF 115. Let's see if he can get himself a little bit more traction. So he missed all his squats, various beginner mistakes, and he missed his first bench, being actually what looks to be just too heavy. So he really needs to focus all his strength and just stay tight in the bottom. What is a problem then is usually if you're not used to it, you will lift your butt, which he did there.
He lifted his butt
So
there.
you get the weight up
Quite far.
but the butt was quite a bit high from the bench.
To it, you will
You
lift
can see
your
on the
butt.
rerun right here.
She did there. He lifted his butt
So
there.
he is in some
Big trouble.
big trouble there. Well, he has one chance left. I won't be too optimistic, to be completely fair,
Yeah.
but he has another chance. I just think that he has to suck it up and learn his lesson, how to choose his starting weights, especially in both events. But he needs more training in terms of technical things for sure. Imran.
5 kilo jump from his first. Moved nicely.
3 white lights. We have then Karim Shabani. Karim spelling R-I-E-M and Karim Owais spelling K-R-E-E-M. Do we pronounce them the same?
We pronounce them the same, yes.
Okay, yeah. So I don't butcher anyone's name.
They're probably spelled the exact same in Arabic. It's just however they've chosen to spell it in English.
Okay. So first we have Shabani then, and later on we'll have Owais. Well, let's see how side ref says that.
You see a lot of the lefters during the eccentric will instinctively raise their chest towards the bar.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking that the side referees could take that for a butt lift.
it might have been the feet as well, because I didn't see the butt moving at all. Because the feet were rolled in quite a bit.
So we got bars loaded for Hilal. 152. Let's see if we can finish this one off on his road to what
maybe
I'm
a
hoping
160.
to be a 160. Oh, that moved
Very nice.
all right. He gets three white
reds.
lights.
Three whites, sorry.
His face didn't look afterwards like he has a 160. Maybe he'll try. And I remember also there's a very common thing that can happen to Hilal. He usually gets some cramps in the back every now and then, and that have put some shade on some of the power meter down. So maybe let's see if he goes for a.
That happened to me yesterday, and it was
Yeah.
not very fun.
No, he had it happen to Hilal also a few times. Karim 160. Let's see. I have a fun story about 160. That's the weight. If anyone, for any reason, which I don't know what it was, following me on training, I will never do 160. I will do weights below and above.
Why is that?
I'll tell you. Are you going? 60?
Oh,
That's a
very
fight.
distinct sticking point there,
That's,
but I think it goes through.
Let's see. Wasn't easy to see. I think he lifted his hips from the
Okay.
bench. Yeah, 160 I'll never do because back in 2009 I
That's a
think it
very
was.
distinct sticking point there.
On some back of sets, that's the most severe injury I've ever had.
Oh,
So I will I will have a very non-great relationship to 160. So I will never do it. 185 here then for Adam. Which I think will move well. 185. We got 50 seconds to go. It'll be just fine. I'm hoping this to move well because
he looks quite hyped up.
we'll need just a little bit more than this to
It's quite a technical bencher.
set
too.
him up for the goal for the day. Let's see. This is 185. Let's go.
Nice.
All right. I think that will go white lights.
5.
I know that the plan we've had before is 92.
No.
Now let's see if we're choosing to do 90 or 92. Because
It looks like Adam is
Yeah.
right on track for an 800 total.
yeah, that's what we want. So he has to. If he can attack that weight in the same way he attacked 185, we are in the run for that. So we're starting over again then with Hamad.
So his 105 was a very big grinder where he missed the start command.
Yeah.
So this, if it moves, will be another grinder. Smoother than the first,
What happened at the top there?
but he missed the rack, it looks like. Or did he not?
He
Well,
got
it
it
slips
through,
through.
but if you look at this rerun,
Yeah.
he will go super slow to there, and all of a sudden he found this
Smoother than the
extra.
first.
You can see also there, I think.
The fact he touched the rack before the rack command and then
I'm just looking at the jury table if they're gonna intervene. I think they're having a consultation about it, but he might slip through with that.
so this guy's in very big trouble.
Yep.
About to double bomb.
Yeah, he.
We had 2 or 3 double bombs yesterday, did we not?
At least one what I can remember, which was missing the signals and not going down to the chest and such.
And it looks like his hips went up again.
I think I'm a little bit. He's gonna double bomb. I think three red lights. Yeah, let's hope he has
it
a
looks
better
like his
day with the
hips went up.
deadlift. He's opening up at 200, so I'm hoping he seems confident there. Now we have Ali 122.5. 122.5.
Look how shaky his elbows are the whole way through.
You're allowed to fight, so I think he has a decent chance of getting that. He gets it 2-1. Can't really say what the complaint would be because he didn't lower the bar. That was the fastest stepping up from the bench, exit from the bench we've seen in the whole competition. He was just lightning fast coming up from the bench position. Imran, 127. Bar is loaded.
It's very low wrist wraps.
Yes.
Just a little too much weight.
Yeah.
So he's now missed his third squat and his third bench.
Yep. And did we talk about this yesterday? Who did we talk about the percentage of missing? If you miss your last squat, how often it is you miss your last deadlift?
Oh, right. I think I've seen that. Was that on the squat bench deadlift Instagram?
Very, very, very high possibility. If you miss your last squat, in terms of strength, if you not for any technicality, if you miss it in strength and you go for a full-on deadlift, very often you miss that last deadlift also.
A lot of people do go slightly lighter on their third squat, leave more in the tank for their deadlifts.
Yeah.
That was a nice grinder.
Let's see if he kept his butt on the bench. That's the only question. And he did this time, so very good.
Being able to train in desert barbell like he can is such a luxury coming to competition on that bench.
That was a nice grinder.
Hilal then going 57.5, and
this is to match his comp.
His face expression said after his 52, he didn't feel he had the power for a 60, but he has the possibility of doing 57.
I definitely think he has this in him.
He is for sure not without a chance. So let's see 57. If you just stay in position now.
Yeah,
I think that he realizes himself that he should have gone for 160.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he got 57 without cramping anything in the back or anything. So yeah, looking good then for a total good result.
See, but even if he had gone to 160, that's really just 2.5 kilos extra on his total. And is it worth the extra risk? It might be.
Yeah. Let's see. Right, we have Karim then doing a retry of 160.
What did he fail the first one on? Was it hips?
It was hips, and he had a little bit of a wonky bar and a little bit of everything. So let's see. He has a...
It was a grinder last
he
time,
has
wasn't
a
it?
pretty decent chance of doing it now here again. He just have to stay in position and be very patient.
I found that chalking up your thighs and your legs for this bench helps a lot. Come on. That looks much better. 3 whites.
3 white lights. All right, we have. I'm just gonna put up here.
Helps a lot.
This is. I'm gonna show my commentator here. This was Adam's last heavy bench, which was 190.5 actually on his last heavy training session. It's all a matter now if he can mobilize the strength to do 92.5. This is the lift in Adam's series that we're.
That looks like ammonia in his hands.
Least secure of them. So I'm thinking a 50-50 here, but I do hoping that he'll get it.
Based on his second, I imagine this will move.
When he looks this hyped up, he won't give in without the fight. So let's hope that he gets this 192. Let's go. Come on.
Come on.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. Yes, he got it.
A good press.
Let's see.
And if he gets 3 white lights.
Let's see if he gives the bench in.
Oh, 2 reds.
4.
Heels it might be.
I want to see that again, to be fair.
I don't see hips or heels moving.
Anything there. I don't see anything there.
Could he go to the jury and make a...
Yes, he had one white light. It needs to... yeah, let's see.
So yeah, if you get 3 reds, then you can't make a plea to the jury. But if you have 1 white and 2 reds, then you can still ask the jury for a rejudge.
Ask the jury about it. Just... All right, we're moving on to the 105s.
First lift of the 105s.
The 15-year-old 80 kilos.
Very close grip and very smooth bench.
Yeah, I think he wins the prize at least for the closest grip.
Yep.
3 white lights. So he's the youngest and the closest. Good.
80 kilos.
Now that's those wrist straps are from a UAE company, right?
Yes.
What are they called again?
Generation
Strong. Yep.
Munir 100. We have a bunch of guys here coming in the lower end of 100. So 102, 107, 117.
So I just asked them what sort of the lifts were. Yeah, I didn't know. They said jury. Anyway.
Very smooth lift from Munir. 3 white lights.
Yes, and then we have...
he has quite a big arch, actually.
Yes. We have Khalid coming in at 102.5. And after that, Sharif. Let's see. Yes. Yep. Good lift there. 3 white lights.
That was quite aggressive to reach the chest, yeah.
The descent was very hard.
sometimes being a little slower on the descent and lets the judges give you actually a quicker press command.
Yeah, sometimes they get surprised because you're fast, so fast down. All right, we have Sharif then again coming in after a successful series of squats. Well, that looked very comfortable.
Very nice.
Looking further down the line, we have the battle between the somewhat injured war dogs at the end there, Darren and Mustafa. I see both of them were, after the squats, were a little bit not 100%.
So Mustafa, after his injury, no one really expected to go even above 200 today. And the fact that he's managed to do 237 and a half is...
Yeah, I think that was an absolute maximum what you could hope for in the best of scenarios. And I think for Darren also 270 is probably also the best he could have hoped for. With
very good press for Raju.
Good press for Raju, yes, 117. Was the amount of training that Darren put in for this. So it's going to be, I think the benches will be a very decisive
See, Mustafa never actually posted any of his 200 plus squats in that last week. So to Darren still thought Mustafa was squatting 170.
Well,
so he must be quite...
He posted at 232.
On his close friend's story, which I imagine Darren was not on there.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't even get the close friends things.
And he only posted it 2 days ago.
Okay.
Which is like not enough time to really...
All right, so we have Big T on 122 and a half. We'll call him medium T now then.
No, yeah, medium T.
He ain't no big anymore, so maybe he need to redesign his t-shirts.
Very technical bench from him as well.
That was pretty heavy for being his opener. But
yeah, a little. Look, 2 highlights.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to redesign.
You can see how close his feet are together.
Well.
That lets him squeeze the bench with his thighs. Just gets you a lot more stable.
Let's see, I think he'll do. I'll do a 5 increasement for his second, which I think is pushing it. It will be, if he do the same lift there as now, that will be right on the limit for him. But let's hope he gets it, but maybe not more than that. Mansoor on 130. I talked to this guy during the break. No, sorry, not Mansoor. I spoke to Yahya, and I will get to that. So first, Mansoor.
So Mansoor's tied for 3rd on squats. And this should put him in a current 3rd for a total. Oh, he missed his start command there. But that is, again, incredible brute force and strength.
Yeah, I think 2-1 was actually
he missed his
was
start
actually
command
a wrong
there.
call. It should have been
But that
3
is,
reds.
again, incredible.
But he didn't get through anyway, so...
And Yahya now about to... So I think it'll be a fight between Yahya, Mansoor, and maybe even Raju for 3rd place. But Yahya right now is just on top of the others in total.
Yeah, and I also was starting to say here on the previous lift that I spoke to Yahya during the break, and he is looking forward to coming and starting training at the club, and I think it will be a huge boost for him to come and train with this equipment and this environment for a longer period of time to the next meet, because I think that this guy has some serious
his head lifted off the
serious
bench.
potential.
Which,
Let's see what the referee
which
says
oh
here.
well,
He
they
got-
gave it 3 whites.
3 whites. He has,
But in the IPF, that is
that's
Some
his
serious.
that was actually a lifting of the head, but I think it was saved by having such a black hair and the benches also. So from the angle where the referee said, he probably think that he had his scalp in the bench, but
the Arab genes of just
yeah.
incredibly black hair.
yeah. So on the camera angle, you could actually see that it was lifting. So that is, according to the rules, faulty lift. But also, since all the referees thought it was okay, the jury can't interfere.
So Darren now is up for 155 as his opener.
155.
And he's been having a little bit of issues with his traps on his shoulder. So hopefully that
Let's
does
see
not
now,
affect his bench.
It's his left trapezius that he gets a little bit of pain in when he squats, and also when he unracks the bar. So let's see if I'll get good help from Marco here. Here we go. If this flies, he's in a good position. Let's see.
Very quick press command and 3 white lights.
3 white lights, yeah.
He looks confident on bench. Very
Yeah,
quick
it's
press
all a
command.
matter of how much more confident Mustafa is looking, because Mustafa will outbench Darren, that is absolutely for sure. But I think that Mustafa has got to outbench Darren with
at least 30 kilos.
About at least 30 kilos.
See,
Let's see. I think we'll have an even better idea after, of course, the second round.
so last time Mustafa had this same forearm injury, it affected his bench a lot on meet day, which he says it feels better now. Which let's hope it doesn't affect him anymore.
Yeah. Here we go. This is where it comes down.
That was a smooth bench,
It's a smooth bench, yes.
but it doesn't look like he has.
He needs to add. He needs to add another.
I don't see him going above 190.
15 on that.
I don't see him going above 190 today, based on that. I see high 180s as a top end.
Let's see. Darren is making a smart move. I think he's going 162.5, and Mustafa is going 87.5. Let's see how it goes for Leo first. 85. Here we go.
Yep.
Very good.
And extra points for the close grip. Yep.
Oh, that's good. Good to see very young lifters coming in, because then they're really moldable or shapeable, or they're ready for influence. Here we have Khalid then with 107.5. That looked good for a second lift.
It was good.
3 white lights. Munir 110. I can't remember what the hell did I spot him on last week. He came in to do his final heavy
120, I think it was.
Was it 20? You were here, maybe?
Well, I was here for his
yeah,
120.
true. You were here.
Yeah. I messed up a little bit on the spot.
What was it?
It was 120 that he was going for.
Yeah.
And he was very much in the zone for that.
Yeah, true. So this, he's been resting a few days extra, of course, during the tapering, so then we can expect 110 to really move well.
That was nice.
He's probably chunky on the upper body, so he looks like he has a lot of bench in him. So 110 is in the books.
And for a lot of the bigger lifters, like the 105s and the 120s, especially with a longer range of motion on bench, they seem to get a lot more out of a bench taper than the smaller lifters do.
Yeah. Sharif, and his last 107 looked really fast. So.
That was a nice.
That was.
I see another 2.5 or 5 kilos in him.
Yeah, oh,
5 kilos. 5.
Let's see.
That was a nice.
Raju.
Now, Rajapal has a really good deadlift, actually.
Yeah, especially the last couple of months, he's been advancing up to 250 and even beyond, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right, we have the renamed medium T then. Medium tasty.
Medium tasty, up for 127.5.
So he needs to rebrand all his t-shirts to medium T. You need to put on your wrist straps and all your equipment
before you step on stage.
Before you come up, yeah. .27.
Very deliberate setup.
Yeah. This will be pushing here.
Oh, and it's a grinder, but it moves.
I think the head referee would have red light. Let's see what the side referee says.
What would that be for?
Yeah. He will take it for uneven extension because the left arm is ready there
but it
and
moves.
the right arm ready there.
I didn't realize that would be a...
Exactly. There was an old rule, and I am not exactly sure that they read up on it. So this might look wonky, but as long as the bar doesn't go down, it should be. But he got the lift anyway, so he...
I read the rule book a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember reading that.
No,
rule.
it's doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
It was before, but they took it away.
So Mansour Mohammed, insane brute strength here. He will push this up.
Yeah.
It's just, will the judges like it? Looks good to me. Yeah. White lights.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
Looks good to...
He is for sure in with some capacity, that boy. Because he doesn't only have chunk in the trunk, he has chunk in his arms also. Looks all round
a lot
wide.
of chunk.
All round wide. So we have Abbas then. Yahya Abbas, 150. And
so he's had a habit of missing lifts and then still going up. He did that on squats and then now also on bench. So what did he miss his first
It
for?
on
Was it
the
hips?
Hip.
Okay.
This will be look pretty all right. So.
He double dipped a little,
Yeah,
but I think it should
I don't
still
think
get
they'll
whites.
take it for
Yep,
him.
whites.
No. They've seem to be pretty forgiving on the double
He
bites.
double dipped
Yeah.
a little.
It is actually a rule, and I saw the previous lifter also double dipped a little bit.
Right.
And it's a very harsh rule to keep in track, but
A lot of the higher weight
Darren,
class.
now we'll have the two last benches left, and I think after these two benches, I think we have a pretty fair idea how things gonna go.
So far, both Mustafa and Darren have both gone 4 for 4.
Because I think, as you said, the 187 bench for Mustafa will be right up where I think his top end capacity is for the day. So let's see how that moves. But first, let's see if Darren's. I got his headphones.
How would he
again.
hear the commands then?
Yeah, how his trapezius and his shoulder will react here.
Again, a big arch from him.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the first miss left from Darren here.
It is, as we said here now. Now the tables will turn to favor Mustafa if he'll get this lift.
Oh, yeah. So I really didn't expect that from Darren based on his first.
Can we do it?
So Darren actually previously benched 167.5 in meat. So this is 5 kilo. The weight he just failed was 5 kilos under his meat best.
Yeah, no, he's been training very sporadically bench. I know that, but still with his fighting spirit, I think he'll have a good shot. But it's all the better now if Mustafa can nail this 87. He is back. He's taking the driver's seat.
I wouldn't say the driver's seat, but he's getting very close to
so
Darren at that point.
But if he misses it, it's back to baseline play again.
Which I'm not hopeful for Darren's third either. 187.5. 10 kilo jump from his first. This is for the total, for the ranking. That's up.
Yep, that is up. Let's see if he stayed in.
And it's 3 white lights. That brings Mustafa's total,
now,
subtotal, within 10 kilos of Darren.
Yeah, it's a very interesting position here
It's
now.
up.
So I think let's hope Mustafa is doing everything he can to. It's very seldom I'll recommend that, but I think I'll recommend a 2.5 increasement, just to grab a hold of every single kilo he can, because he also has another advantage. He's actually lighter than Darren, so he can whatever Darren does. As long as Mustafa equals that, he will win. Lee is getting pushed just a little bit too much.
Actually, just looking at the subtotals again, this actually means that Mustafa's subtotal is currently the exact same as Darren's subtotal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. And Mustafa is using the chip to his advantage, so he's gonna go for a par meet record in the bench. 189.
189. Okay. So that gives him a very small lead in the subtotal, which means it will all come down to deadlifts, the final
I have
deadlift.
to mention also that 187 was a new par meet record for Mustafa, and
So
he will
Khalid Ibrahim,
try to chip that a little bit.
112.5. Shaky, but it moves. And that's 3 for 3 on bench for
3
Khalid.
for 3 for Khalid. Yeah.
Shaky, but
117 for Munir. Bar is loaded. Munir shaking his little tush, getting into position. 170. This will be also pushing him to the absolute max.
That is a good.
He managed better than that we spotted him.
Yep.
3 white lights.
And I think that's an all-time PR for Munir.
That's good work, Munir. Very good. Sharif 120. And the bar is loaded here for Sharif. 120. I think this will also be a border top end lift for Sharif. He has a good chance of doing it. The 15 moved well. It wasn't a smoke show, but it moved well. So let's see 120. No, that is
not quite.
Not gonna move.
Yeah. So like I said, after this second, I think he only had like 2.5 more kilos in him to 117.5.
We have
not quite.
Raju then coming out on 27.5, 127.5.
So this is only a 2.5 kilo jump. Since the second was the grinder as well.
Yes, it was.
But did it go down? But did it move down? There's 3 white lights.
3 white lights for Raju.
That was right at the top end for Raju. Oh, and you can see Munir is so happy with him in the back.
Yeah, there's going to be some love making tonight. Those guys are inseparable. Fadl, former big T, now medium T, 132.5.
One day might even be a small T.
Yeah, it's been 83 then. It's
an 83. And it just doesn't quite move.
No.
He brings the bar quite far forward and then has a very vertical eccentric, which is usually you only see that with very technical benches, and you never really see it in the 105s.
He did what he could. 50% of the arms was extended, just that the other 50% wasn't.
So if he, that was a 5 kilo jump that he just failed. So close though.
All right, Mansour 147. That's a good lift. All right, we're approaching fast that final of this bench rounds, which is going to be exciting to say the least. We now have Yaya 160, but more importantly 62 for Darren and 89 for Mustafa.
Yeah, he is actually taking quite a big jump on bench to 160 from 150 as his last one. Head up again,
let's see.
but I think it'll... Oh, and he touched the rack as well. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Red.
It might have been head, it might have been the rack command, it might have been both.
You see right there, head comes up.
I'll
Head up again.
Yeah.
But I think it...
Maybe now it comes down to business here. This is very important 2 lifts for the remaining of this 105 class. We have Darren 162. And remember now, I think that if Darren had a little bit of before his last attempt, he had his earplugs in, he had all kinds of things disturbing him, and if he get set up right here now, there's no question about he has the power for this. It's just a matter of just getting it done now. Pushing the bar in the right direction, 162. Here we go.
Come on.
That's not going to happen.
So that means that Darren and Mustafa are still tied on subtotal.
They are so close. So the thing that can happen now, which is what they're trying to do in the Mustafa coaching camp, is to chip the record here to 189 to force Darren to do some
a 2.5 kilo jump on
numbers. Let's see how this plays out. So we have 189. And this is, of course, which I failed to report last time. 187 was a record lift by Mustafa, and this is his time to shine now.
This would put Mustafa in a 1.5 kilo lead in the subtotal, but effectively that would be a 2.5 kilo lead, since Darren can't chip as well in the deadlift.
And also Mustafa has the benefit of being the lighter of the two. So he can equal whatever Darren does, and that will make Mustafa win.
Now this will be a grinder.
I believe so. This will be... yeah, let's see how it plays out. He has a decent chance. Come on. Here we go.
Going.
I think he got it.
I think he got it too.
And we haven't received the official verdict yet, but I think there was 3 white lights, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure.
But it's now it's game time for sure. In the deadlift.
It was 3 white lights.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
So he's made it.
We're gonna have a cracking of a show in the deadlifts in both these categories. So stay tuned. 15 minutes break, and we'll be back.
Hi, my name is Angelica and I am a powerlifter and strength coach here at Desert Barbell. I have been coaching people for over 8 years. I have been a competitive powerlifter now for 4 years. What I enjoy most about coaching is sometimes it's not about getting a client from A to Z, but it's about helping them understand the right balance between training and their own lifestyles. I have coached people of all different levels, but I enjoy working with beginners the most. I love creating a solid foundation with my clients, and I believe that's where it all starts. The biggest misconception about women training is that they're going to get bulky and big, but that's not the case. Oftentimes we see that women are a lot more conservative in the gym, especially when it comes to strength sports. However, once they begin and they become more familiar with the form, technique of lifting, they build more confidence in and out of the gym. Feel free to visit the Desert Barbell website to book a consultation or a session with me or any of our other coaches.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I'm a powerlifter and a strength sport enthusiast. I've got 10 years of coaching experience. I've worked with everyone from elite level rugby players to people in their 60s or 70s. I currently work with kids as young as 9 and with people that are looking for general health and also competitive powerlifters. If you are a beginner or an intermediate or advanced level lifter, I'd be really happy to work with you. If you're interested in working with me, please get in touch and book a consultation for free.
Hi, I'm Chris, one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I am a competitive powerlifter and I've been coaching full-time for the last 8 years. I coach people from young kids wanting to just move better and feel a little bit stronger, and I also coach people as old as 55, 60 who just want to be healthier, stronger, fitter for life. I feel extremely lucky to work at a gym that's so well equipped for strength training. My main focus is coaching powerlifters, so having access to combo racks, calibrated plates, stiff bars makes a big difference. The thing I love most about my job is how empowering strength training can be for anyone. So whether that's a competitive powerlifter who wants to add kilos to their total, or whether that is just your everyday person who just wants to feel stronger and healthier as they age. If you want to learn more or book a free consultation, please get in touch with us.
Hi, my name is Angelica and I am a powerlifter and strength coach here at Desert Barbell. I have been coaching people for over 8 years. I have been a competitive powerlifter now for 4 years. What I enjoy most about coaching is sometimes it's not about getting a client from A to Z, but it's about helping them understand the right balance between training and their own lifestyles. I have coached people of all different levels, but I enjoy working with beginners the most. I love creating a solid foundation with my clients, and I believe that's where it all starts. The biggest misconception about women training is that they're going to get bulky and big, but that's not the case. Oftentimes we see that women are a lot more conservative in the gym, especially when it comes to strength sports. However, once they begin and they become more familiar with the form, technique of lifting, they build more confidence in and out of the gym. Feel free to visit the Desert Barbell website to book a consultation or a session with me or any of our other coaches.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I'm a powerlifter and a strength sport enthusiast. I've got 10 years of coaching experience. I've worked with everyone from elite level rugby players to people in their 60s or 70s. I currently work with kids as young as 9 and with people that are looking for general health and also competitive powerlifters. If you are a beginner or an intermediate or advanced level lifter, I'd be really happy to work with you. If you're interested in working with me, please get in touch and book a consultation for free.
All right, we're at least in audio. We're back. I don't know what you see on your screens. The screen is blank, but we have Hamad 135, and
that is a nice lift from Hamad Hassani.
Very good.
One red light. Would that be lockout? Maybe.
Yeah. I can't
No.
really say.
Oh, the jury must have overturned that. Was that for lockout? Maybe.
I think it was. I don't know what it was, to be honest.
Might have been a command thing.
Yeah, might have been, because all the referees.
Oh, and the video's back.
Okay, video is back. Yeah, we had a faulty lift by Hamad. I think he missed the command or did something else that was faulty. We're going into the deadlift, and what deadlift is going to be. We have some really interesting stuff going on, especially in the 105s, but also in the 93 in terms of records being broken left to right. We'll get to that in a second. Karim Shabani, 170.
Very smooth lift. Good lockout.
Very smooth lift, yes.
You'll see a lot more conventional pulls in these higher weight classes than you would have yesterday.
Yes. I've 200, and as we said before, now let's hope that he has a smoother run in deadlift than the other two events.
So he's had trouble and bombed out on both squat and bench. So let's hope that deadlifts do go better and he manages to get in a number on the board.
$200. That hopes he nails this one now. All commands and those kind of things to the T now.
It's just the lockout and the down command that he needs to get
wide
in.
grip.
Almost a snatch grip.
Up.
Goes up, locked out, and waits for the down command. It looks good to me.
That's
3 white lights. First successful lift of the day.
Yes. If we're looking at the records, we are having in the 93 category, Karim actually has the record, 290. And Karim is in the game today also.
Yep.
Unfortunately for him, Adam is also in the game. And we'll see what's going to happen. Here we have Ali, 205.
And the Savo deadlifts. And a very nice pull. A little shaky, but it looked good.
That looked good.
3 whites.
3 white lights. Imran coming in on 220. Should be his opening weight.
So the placings in the 93s are pretty much set in stone. So everyone's mostly just playing and fighting for their own total right now, and not for the rankings. The 105s are a whole different story, though.
We have the battle that will be spoken about, maybe could be spoken about, is Ali and Karim for that fourth and
right.
fifth. Imran. Yeah.
A little slow for an opener, but it looked good.
I think he just it was a composed lift, yeah?
It was.
3 white lights. Right now we're coming to the last two then. Sorry, we have Hilal first on 245. Didn't Hilal pull...
Hilal's best is 260. 260 as a 93, yeah. But Hilal has a lot more in the tank for deadlifts. since when he pulled that 260, he failed 270, I think, on that same day. But very close.
I don't know if I'm nuts, but didn't he pull 270 on training a few weeks ago?
I think he did.
Yeah.
That was a nice deadlift. And he definitely has 270 plus in the tank today.
Let's see what the referee said. They gave him 3 white lights. I know that he have had some troubles getting caught for not extending and retracting his shoulders a little bit. But today it seems to be all right.
Hilal so far has gone 7 for 7. Very good meet day so far.
Well, looking good. So the current record holder for the deadlift in this class is Karim with a 290.
No, he had a pretty bad deadlift day during DB Classic and missed his second and third on strength.
Let's see now.
I think he has the strength to chip his own record. That was very easy.
Yes, that was easy.
Him and his brother both have incredible deadlift leverages.
Yeah, can we maybe pull up the points on his brother and see who is in the lead there?
In good lift points?
You have it here.
Yeah. Mine.
What did his brother do then?
His brother got a total of 602.5 for an 83.6 good lift points, and I mean should be beating that by quite a big
he
margin.
should be beating that. He still is big brother.
I meant.
Let's see now. Adam
Karim
is starting on 282.5.
Now that is a huge opener for this class.
This will be an easy lift. That's my prediction.
That was very easy. And he patted the bar.
The goal here is to execute
very
nicely.
Very.
So that was some nice openers. The only one ending in trouble was Hamad with that 135, which we unfortunately didn't really see what was the problem, but he'll have a chance again here now on 140. I'm assuming since he just quite frankly elevated 5 kilos, it was just some technical issue.
Got a wide conventional stance.
I find it hard to complain on anything there. And 3 white lights.
He has a similar to deadlift stance to like the strongman with like a really wide conventional.
Yeah. Karim Shabani 190. Let's see, Karim.
Ooh, a little elbow's a little bent at the top. Should be good. Yep, 2 white lights.
You got 1 red for something.
I don't see what it would be.
To be honest, for that. That's good. Let's hope he goes for the big 2. Ali coming in at 215. 215, yeah. The bar is loaded. We should have Ali coming in here to try to get this. It's allowed to
yeah.
shake a little bit.
Should be white.
Should be all white. I don't think.
I wonder what he's going for his
I
third.
don't think he has a lot in him in the tank.
Yeah, me neither.
But
So that was 215.
maybe go 20 and take the shot at that. We have Ife coming in.
Oh, and he's already waiting on the platform.
Let's see. So I said he had a better run on his first deadlift
Yeah.
than he had in the squat and bench. Here we go.
White sands. And it's up.
I think that simple little putting the hands a little bit less wide will make his starting position a little bit more
And it's up.
comfortable. So he doesn't
Immediately,
have to almost stiff that weight.
So if he makes his third, it will equal the amount of attempts that I made in the last competition.
Exactly. That's we'll have 232. 232 for Imran.
Trains in gymnasium means he probably hasn't had much access to a stiff bar and competition plates. His opener was great though.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's see if any of the side referees do that.
I think he locked out quite well.
Complaining of the sides, but no, they didn't. That was good. Good to see. Right, Hilal 262, and I'm thinking he's plowing the way to doing a 270 competition lift. Let's hope that he gets this 62 on the boards.
This is already a comp PB for him, since his previous comp PB was 260. He's in for a really big deadlift today, I think. Come on. And that was very quick.
Let's go for a 70 now, Hilal, or even a 72 for a all-time PB.
What was that red for?
I think that the head referee, I've had a little bit of questions from the referees around the shoulders, but by the way, looking at the summary sheet we have for the rankings, are all these numbers from yesterday, yeah?
Yeah, so the green ones are from yesterday. The red ones are the current ones from today after I updated the deadlift, and the grey ones are pre-Power Meet 8.
Yeah. Do we have then anyone? I'm looking at number 12 and 11 here, Hilal and Zabinski. Do we have anyone here that could push them out?
I don't think so. I think the list is pretty going to be very static.
Who might that be? Who can come in and do something?
Very nice 290 kilogram pull to equal his meet PB.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's 3 white lights.
He could have pulled 90.5 there for taking
Very
the record.
nice 290
Knowing that
kilogram.
he will probably lose it in this next lift, but he would have had the record.
Did Adam not open above that?
No, 82.
Oh, okay. So Adam now to take the deadlift world record from world record.
Yeah.
The deadlift desert barbell record.
That's a barbell record, yes, 302.5.
The desert barbell records, though, might be more prestigious than a world record.
Come on, then 302.5 here. I'm hoping this will move pretty good. He did fast 300 here.
A lot of
last
talcum
week.
powder on his legs.
Hold on to it.
And it's easy.
Yeah. Paddle bar, yes. 302.5.
No, Adam is totaling something monstrous today.
And it's easy.
Go for a
Paddle
going
bar.
for a 792.5. That's what we're doing. And to get a deadlift PB of 315. 50, yeah.
So if he goes for 315, then that would take his meet total to 795.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he benched 185.
No, it was 187.5, I'm pretty sure. Oh,
He did 85, despite
okay.
I had planned 87.
right.
So he will get. What we're looking at is
So we're back to Hamad
a
Al-Hosani now.
deadlift here from Hamad, 160.
Yep.
So it's a good lift.
Deadlift here from Hamad, 160.
Good. We have Karim Shabani going for that big 200. And then we're looking further down the line to see that Karim is going for that big 300. I think he has a pretty good shot at doing that.
I think he does.
But first, Shabani. 200. Yeah, come on.
And it's up.
Yes, I think he's got it. Come on.
Nice.
Yes, 3 white lights. A big 200 and did
And it's up.
exactly the same as his team member from Desert Barbell, Roy, did yesterday, 200.
We might actually see 4 people deadlifting 300 or above today.
It's
quite incredible.
So. I think so. Ali 220. This will push Ali's capacity just to the brim.
So how much of a jump was this? 5 kilos. And his last
5
one was
kilo,
a big grinder. So we'll see how this goes. Finger chip grip. Can't quite. Leave it off the floor.
The
A lot of people on deadlift choose to grab the
looking
bar.
at this sheet, this doesn't sort by the IPF one.
It does. You can just.
Yeah, if I go there, yeah. Sorted by. What the hell do we go?
Just click that. ZA.
Yeah, because the interesting thing here is that if these guys, I'm just gonna see, because it did.
Right. So Amran with 237.5 loaded on the bar.
All right, we'll get to that later. Imran.
Full hand grip on the bar. And it's up. And it's 3 white lights. Nice.
All right, here comes Ife then. So he did a radical increasement to his last deadlift.
So if he manages this, that gives him a 240 kilo total.
Yeah. will give it a chug. Come on.
Yeah. And it's locked out. A little unstable.
Yep.
Ah, 2 reds.
I must have been looked a little bit wobbly too.
Yeah, it looked a little wobbly, but I thought it locked out at the end.
It's locked out. A little.
Hilal is going for 275. I think it's a correct call, to be fair.
Yeah.
He has looked very impressive on the 45 and 62. And if Hilal now, which is a very composed figure, just can rev up the engine here.
This is to further extend his meet PB from 262 and a half.
His buddy Marco behind him also here on the platform. Let's go, come on now. Hilal, let's get it moving. And extend, come on. Come on.
And it's up. Oh.
Well, let's see what the ref says about the
I'm not sure about the lockout there. Let's see. Oh, it was so close. It was so close.
He's been standing there at the top, going full rev a few times before, but his grip looked very solid this time.
Yeah.
He just needs to get that last little bit. He was freaking amped up. It was good to see. All right, so we're moving on to 300 for Karim Owais.
If Karim gets this, that is a 30 kilogram total PR, which is very big at that level.
Let's see. Where would he? 292.
His brother back with 2 phones recording him.
Oh,
not quite.
So does that change anything for him? He did 160.
Okay.
And he did 290. Yeah, that didn't change anything for him. What were these weights, by the way? Where did this come from?
Those are estimates.
Ah, the estimates, so that's not actual.
Yeah.
What he did. So he did that. That means also, check a look at this.
Yeah.
Karim is in the mix radically for being top 5 in the points.
I think so.
Didn't see that coming, to be honest. That he, but he.
Yeah, he's right up there with Darren in terms of good lift points.
And let's see. 315 for Adam. This is what he wants. We want to have a deadlift PB. He haven't had that in a long time.
This would give him a total of 792.5 kilos.
Let's go
and
up.
It's moving.
Let's go up.
And it's up. It's locked out.
Here we go.
3 white lights for 792.5 kilos on the total.
Good.
It's moving. And it's up.
That was exactly what we wanted.
That gives him 103.7 good lift points, which completely destroys the Ukrainian team on the rankings.
Nastarovia, guys. That is how we play it. And finally, Adam has been searching for a deadlift record for 3 years or something.
Yep.
We've been cycling on with the sumo and the conventional sumo and conventional. And I think we've finally hit the sweet spot with going this round on conventionals up to 315. Look pretty happy with that also, to be honest. There is no chance and no time to back off now. Now we're going into the battle of the 105s. Knowing now that Karim is also mixing in with the points.
So with the 105 battle, currently Mustafa stands on top of Darren in terms of the subtotal by 1.5 kilos.
Yeah.
That means that whoever deadlifts more will win in the total.
All right.
Right? But if they tie, then that is given to Mustafa.
Let's look at this also, folks. You must know that if Mustafa, he needs to do a second lift to pass Kareem. And Darren also has to do a second lift to pass Kareem. We're looking now at the total point standings for the IFPF points in the ranking. So these three guys are gonna go head to head, and we have Leo starting off with a 160 deadlift. And to be fair, when I was 15, I didn't deadlift 160.
These three
That's
guys are gonna go
goddamn
head
sure.
to head, and we have Leo
And
starting.
if I did, it wasn't that easy. Good, Leo.
I think first time I did that, I was 17.
So this promising little guy. Khalid 165. See if I have.
A lot of talcum powder on his legs there.
Yeah.
It's a very easy lift.
Any complaints there?
Yeah. It's a very easy lift.
What does he have to do? 9.6. Sharif. Sharif. Good.
Very quick off the floor there.
Very much. Are we sure we're not missing anyone down here? Pretty sure, right?
I really don't think so.
Hilal, no? Hilal is there.
If you check the lifting cast. I don't know. Yeah,
I should
no.
be fine. Yeah, we just.
And Munir with 185 kilos loaded on the bar. It's a very quick deadlift.
Good.
3 white lights.
5
After
kilos
this, now we
loaded on
have
the bar. It's a very quick deadlift.
medium T.
So medium T's current best deadlift in the 120 class was 210. So let's see if we think he can get close to that based on his opener.
Let's go. The bar is loaded anyway. 187 and a half.
Very chaotic lifter right here. Very close stance.
Here we go.
Quite easy.
That looked very easy and comfortable.
Oh,
But
and
we
it's
got,
reds on maybe
reds
lockout?
for,
I don't know.
Quite
It looked locked out to me.
I think
Oh. Some strange movement with the shoulder at the top, but it gets 3 whites.
Ooh.
just looking at the math here, and it is in that way in the total standing that it is now. Karim is still leading on points before both Darren and this is with the new ones.
Right.
So as of now, Karim Owais is just shipping just ahead of both Darren and Mustafa, but if these two guys make their lifts, it will be just before him. So here's Khalid with 185. Yes, that looks good. We really have a lot more power in him than that. So let's see if they... Let's see maybe 200
Yeah, so looks good.
for Khalid, the last lift. So formerly
Right,
big Tasty, now known as Medium Tasty.
Now he got reds on his last one, but he
Yes.
still went up to 12.5 kilos. I think he got reds on shoulders.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
knees, I think.
Knees.
Was.
Oh, and it moves. Knees look very good. And it's too white. He passes.
Should be fine.
Oh, and it moves. Knees look very good.
Let's see. Tasty is hyped up. And the 200 is on the boards. Munir going 200 and $200. I think you'll got this. Come on.
Yep. Should take a pretty big jump for his third, I think.
Yeah, let's see if he goes up to
215
10.
maybe?
No, let's see.
Okay.
10 or 15. Let's see where
Yeah.
he goes. I can't remember what he pulled, so on training. Raju will for sure do this 50, I believe.
Yeah, so this will be a 10 kilo meat PR, meat deadlift PR for Raju. You can hear Medium Tasty's encouragement. And it goes, it's moving, and it moves. Good lockout.
250.
3 whites.
3 whites.
Encouragement. And it goes. It's moving.
Put 60 on the bar, maybe.
Good lockout.
I was thinking slightly less.
Well, let's see
255,
what
257.
what they're doing.
Mansour Mohammed next. Now this guy just has a lot of brute power and strength. I imagine this will move really well.
So Raju going 257.5, and that's of course since last week
And that
in
was
the
quick.
gym he pulled 255. So that will be a 2.5 kilo. Mansour making his
Of course,
lifts, and as you're saying, he has
and that was
The
quick.
gym, he pulled
very big potential.
250.
Just can fine tune a little bit of his lifting. Yahya Abbas 250.
That again puts him in third place on total right now.
Yep. he's not. He can't mix with these people, right? And, 620. No, I'm just looking at the total for the classic, but he is not on that level yet.
No, that's a 15 kilo.
Mustafa
15
now
kilo
has
jump.
290.
And every
And
attempt.
he knows how much this means. I have pretty high confidence that he'll get this 290.
Very stylish setup.
Yeah, he easily recognized. I think he got this.
He's got this. And it's locked out. The knees. What will the judges say?
I think he got it anyway. Let's see.
And it's 3 white lights for Mustafa.
So that will
that puts him in a temporary lead.
Good old pressure on Darren.
So if Darren makes this next lift, he will go 1 kilo above Mustafa in the total.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think we've seen a gap that close in a while.
No, we
for
haven't
rivalries.
had the possibility of having those chips.
Exactly.
Mustafa. So this is very important lifting going on now. And
This here to take the lead back for Darren.
Yeah. And 2.9 to 2.5.
Piping up. Darren the Warrior.
He's done this before. Doesn't matter if he can do it today.
It's moving. And that was very... Oh. Was it locked out? 3 white lights, and that puts Darren in a 1 kilo lead in front of Mustafa.
We'll see what's gonna happen. Now we can, they can play a little bit with their last attempts. We have Darren. We're in the position now. Is pretty cool that now you can change your deadlift twice.
Yep.
Mustafa put in 302. And he is now forced to go in and pull before Darren.
But he can change that, can he not?
He can change, but he has to go... he doesn't want to get pushed into something he can't do either.
Wow, Darren put 310 on the bar. Oh, and a grinder from Leo.
15-year-old
He gets it
Leo
up.
going 180. Come on, show the lights.
Nice.
2-1, yes.
So, listen.
That is an impressive total for his first meet at 15 years old.
Grinder from Leo.
Amazing, good work.
410 kilos total.
Leo. It's a very delicate situation. I think we need to keep our eyes on the score sheet.
Yep.
Quite a lot now, see if there's any changes coming in, because what can happen now is that either if Mustafa goes in and pulls 302.
See, I don't think Darren can get 310.
No,
But
he doesn't think that either. So he just
Yeah.
put that there to be higher than Mustafa. So I think that Coach Dan will put in 295 for Mustafa soon. Here comes Sharif.
Here comes Sharif.
$180.
Very big block out. 3 whites. He's very hyped about that.
3 white lights.
And that finalizes his total at 445 kilos, is it
This
not?
is a total PB for him from his last meet, and he's very happy. I think if I'm gonna take a wild guess, I think that Coach Dan that will handle Mustafa will lower that last weight to force Darren to because Darren just needs to do, or he needs to do 2.5 more than Mustafa will pull. Khalid
with 3 white lights. What is the current deadlift record?
More than Mustafa will pull.
Because wouldn't Darren be able to chip Mustafa's 302?
It's 310.
310, right. See, they look very evenly matched on deadlift strength today, based on what I've seen.
So
as long as Darren does 2.5 kilos more, he wins.
That meaning here comes Tasty also.
Medium Tasty up
210.
with 210. This will equal his meet PB.
But at a lighter weight.
At a much lighter body weight.
Let's go.
For a 532.5. And it moves, and it's up. His knees are locked.
I think...
And 2 white lights.
At 32.5. And it moves, and it's up.
Let's go!
Very excited about that one.
He's hyped. Let's see what gonna happen here. We have see there's some movement around the.
Would this be a PR from Munir? An all-time PR?
220? I guess so.
Now that's a very big jump. This would take his total. This would take his total from 485 to 505, right?
Yep.
It's pretty huge.
Still keep an eye on the scoreboard if there's any movement or if Mustafa aiming to pull 302.
Moving.
Yes.
That's up. Oh,
let's see.
Let's see what the judges say.
It was a little bit of a knee.
And it's 3 whites.
3 white lights.
Moving.
That's
up. Oh.
It's a super nice dude.
Oh, this took him to
Very,
525 actually, not 505. Sorry.
Very joy to have around. That's good. Wow. Raju will have.
Let's go, Raju!
257.5. So the story is this: Raju did the 255 in his gym. Not in his gym, but not at the club, but he trains also in the gym on the Sharjah side. He pulled that on his last heavy session. I think it was actually meant to be 252.5, but it's 250.
You can see how hyped he is right now.
So now he'll do 257, and I think actually he have a very decent chance of doing this. He is hyped up.
He is in the zone right now.
Come on.
You got it, Raju, go, go! Pull that shit, pull it!
Moving. Come on, come on. It's up.
So. I think he must deserve that. Let's see. 2 white lights. Yes.
That brings his total to 595 kilos.
That was. It was a slow lift, but he kept the main thing in deadlift. He kept his patience. If you don't have patience in your deadlift, you are screwed. And Raju showed 2 buckets of patience right there. So that was crazy to stay in position for that long, and don't get too excited and started to hitch.
Yep.
So we have Mansour coming in at 260.
So this would put Mansour in a temporary third until we see what Yahya puts up for his third.
Let's see.
This is for 3rd place in the bronze medal. It moves. It's up. There's 3 white lights.
Now that's pretty solid. Yeah, he has a nice little future for him here if he continues training well.
Yahya.
Yeah, he had to try to replicate, and if he makes this, he will pass Mansour and step up on the third place in this 105 category.
This is to take the bronze medal right back. Yahya Abbas, 260 kilos.
Come on.
He's moving above the knees. He's excited about that one.
Very good lift. Let's see what the referee
3 white
says
lights.
he has. All right, now it's down
Above
to
the knees.
these knees.
He's excited.
Mustafa will go 297.5.
He went lighter.
Yes, he lowered.
That seems quite. I think Darren will be able to do 300 and take the win back.
That is good work, man. I don't see. Good work. This will be a what we call a nail biter.
Okay.
Because now we have Mustafa doing 297, and I think that he is very capable of doing this.
This would put Mustafa in a temporary first place.
297. And after this, Darren has the option to
732
lower.
total.
297. This is what he can do.
This is for the win.
This is his work.
This is for the total.
This is for the total, and then Darren has to reply. But this is it. Come on.
And he can't quite lock it out.
No.
That just ensures the win for Darren right now, and Darren
Darren
sticks
is,
to that 1 kilo lead.
Yes.
And whatever he pulls for his third just adds to that lead.
Darren
That was an
lowered
incredible
to,
fight from Mustafa.
300. And we just need to look at the,
he can't quite lock it out.
The total board.
Mustafa came into this competition with Darren as the heavy favorite, but he managed to
put up
squat way more than anyone expected, and Darren didn't quite execute on bench.
And in the run also, look at this. He bet his friend Kareem with 0.6 points.
Yep.
0.6 points, so close.
This is to
Darren,
extend
300.
his lead.
300 kilos, Darren. He needs to choke up his thumbs a little bit more. Yeah. I think that's a good call by Darren. Come on.
So hyped up right now.
I think that was a good call, choking his thumbs a little bit more, because he needs all that grip, because it looked like it was almost slipping on the right side on the previous lift, right? 300.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's there.
I think it's there.
Let's see. I think it will be 2-1
Impressive grip
either
there.
way. Come on. Choke.
3 white lights for Darren.
And 300 kilos.
That puts Darren as 11 kilos in front of Mustafa on the total now.
I think it's there. Let's see.
That was one of the closest battles I've seen in Desert Barbell.
Yeah, that was since we were able to have those chips going in.
Close all the way through. Then Darren wiped the floor.
So that solidifies that. So Darren winning with then 8.5 kilos. All right, we're gonna conduct some praise ceremony, and you'll see us there.
My name is Angelica and I am a powerlifter and strength coach here at Desert Barbell. I have been coaching people for over 8 years. I have been a competitive powerlifter now for 4 years. What I enjoy most about coaching is sometimes it's not about getting a client from A to Z, but it's about helping them understand the right balance between training and their own lifestyles. I have coached people of all different levels, but I enjoy working with beginners the most. I love creating a solid foundation with my clients, and I believe that's where it all starts. The biggest misconception about women training is that they're going to get bulky and big, but that's not the case. Oftentimes we see that women are a lot more conservative in the gym, especially when it comes to strength sports. However, once they begin and they become more familiar with the form, technique of lifting, they build more confidence in and out of the gym. Feel free to visit the Desert Barbell website to book a consultation or a session with me or any of our other coaches.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I'm a powerlifter and a strength sport enthusiast. I've got 10 years of coaching experience. I've worked with everyone from elite level rugby players to people in their 60s or 70s. I currently work with kids as young as 9 and with people that are looking for general health and also competitive powerlifters. If you are a beginner or an intermediate or advanced level lifter, I'd be really happy to work with you. If you're interested in working with me, please get in touch and book a consultation for free.
Hi, I'm Chris, one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I am a competitive powerlifter and I've been coaching full-time for the last 8 years. I coach people from young kids wanting to just move better and feel a little bit stronger, and I also coach people as old as 55, 60 who just want to be healthier, stronger, fitter for life. I feel extremely lucky to work at a gym that's so well equipped for strength training. My main focus is coaching powerlifters, so having access to combo racks, calibrated plates, stiff bars makes a big difference. The thing I love most about my job is how empowering strength training can be for anyone. So whether that's a competitive powerlifter who wants to add kilos to their total, or whether that is just your everyday person who just wants to feel stronger and healthier as they age. If you want to learn more or book a free consultation, please get in touch with us.
All right, I think we're ready to get cracking. So if I can have everyone's attention, please, we'll start with the 93 category. And I'll just read up the names and you can applaud for the guys that came outside the podium. We had Aif, applause for Aif. We had Hamad, Ali, Imran, and Karim Shabani. Those were those out of the podium. And on third place with 735 we have Hilal. He is a humble, popular figure. Yeah, he got a lot of muscle, that guy. All right, in second place, we have Karim Reis with 782.5. Very good. And this guy created a little bit of chaos in the overall also, because he plays pretty high. 782. All right, but on top with another 110 kilos in a total, so 792 and a half. Adam Fulat. So that was 792. 792 and a half. Right, and he receives a massage pillow from Matrix and gold medal. And pictures, please. All right, we can take those guys down. The 105 category, we will start also with the guys outside the podium. And first of all, I need this guy to stand up at least. We have Leo with 410. And this is our youngest participant in the power meet so far. He is only 15 years old, so that's a huge achievement. Just before him, not as young, was Sharif. He will be 3 times his age then. Then we have Munir, Fadl, Raju, and Mansoor. Those guys just outside the podium. So Mansoor did 727 and a half, and he was only beaten with 2.5 kilos by a new guy, Yaya Abbas. And this guy I'm hoping we'll see more at the club. Very stylish lifter. And then we had the battle of the whole tournament, I think. I think the guys at home was enjoying this also, looking the lead went back and forth between Mustafa and Darren, but on second place with 716 and a half, and a new bench record, actually broken then twice, with 189, 716 and a half, Mustafa. And he deserves a special honorary mention because he had some severe issues in his hip. And then he just showed his lion heart on the squat that almost carried him through the win. But number one and a total of 725, Darren. Yep. So if you want to see an even more interesting thing, it's actually displayed on the screen right here, unintentionally. But Mustafa actually bet Darren on points with 0.8 points. But in the total win in the weight category, Darren pulled the biggest straw. All right. Applause and pictures on these boys. All right, in the 120 category, we had one competitor, so of course he will come out victorious. And it was Khalid. Where are you? Khalid, there. He got 475. And he also receives a eye puffy. All right, so that concludes that. We also have the overall in the men's tournament. Just gonna double check the points. Yes. And we don't have any of the second and third place here, but I can inform you that on third place was Mikita with 93 points. Second place was Stas with 95 points. But reigning supreme well above those with a smacking 103 points, which is in the points. Yes, 103 points is Adam. And for this we also have a grand prize. If Rashid is here from My Physio, welcome up, one of our new sponsors. Stand, please stay. $103 points and a 792.5 total. Breaking all kinds of records in the power meet also. All right, very good. He also receives a pillow and a goodie bag from, he's gonna split those money with his coach also, that's the rule. Same as yesterday. All right, thank you and goodbye. We're gonna try to clear out now and reset the club as fast as possible. So please take your belongings and as nicely as possible get the hell out of here, or you stay on and just help us rearrange the club as it was before. But thank you, and I'll see you on the Classic in December.
my name is Angelica and I am a powerlifter and strength coach here at Desert Barbell. I have been coaching people for over 8 years. I have been a competitive powerlifter now for 4 years. What I enjoy most about coaching is sometimes it's not about getting a client from A to Z, but it's about helping them understand the right balance between training and their own lifestyles. I have coached people of all different levels, but I enjoy working with beginners the most. I love creating a solid foundation with my clients, and I believe that's where it all starts. The biggest misconception about women training is that they're going to get bulky and big, but that's not the case. Oftentimes we see that women are a lot more conservative in the gym, especially when it comes to strength sports. However, once they begin and they become more familiar with the form, technique of lifting, they build more confidence in and out of the gym. Feel free to visit the Desert Barbell website to book a consultation or a session with me or any of our other coaches.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I'm a powerlifter and a strength sport enthusiast. I've got 10 years of coaching experience. I've worked with everyone from elite level rugby players to people in their 60s or 70s. I currently work with kids as young as 9 and with people that are looking for general health and also competitive powerlifters. If you are a beginner or an intermediate or advanced level lifter, I'd be really happy to work with you. If you're interested in working with me, please get in touch and book a consultation for free.
Hi, I'm Chris, one of the coaches at Desert Barbell. I am a competitive powerlifter and I've been coaching full-time for the last 8 years. I coach people from young kids wanting to just move better and feel a little bit stronger, and I also coach people as old as 55, 60 who just want to be healthier, stronger, fitter for life. I feel extremely lucky to work at a gym that's so well equipped for strength training. My main focus is coaching powerlifters, so having access to combo racks, calibrated plates, stiff bars makes a big difference. The thing I love most about my job is how empowering strength training can be for anyone. So whether that's a competitive powerlifter who wants to add kilos to their total, or whether that is just your everyday person who just wants to feel stronger and healthier as they age. If you want to learn more or book a free consultation, please get in touch with us.